Yo, 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 yo. Let me see if it's actually working. Is this working? Is it working? Is it working? The latency on this might be actually really crazy. I need to check on my phone if it's actually working first before I start what I have for today. I think I need to edit this stream and call it working on clients project. Then let's do first stream ever. No one knows about this. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. Didn't publish this. I didn't publish this anywhere. We're just going to be. I don't know if this is live. Is this live? Let me check on the browser. Okay, so I think it's live. It's working, but I can't even see it on my phone. Is audio good? Not even good, like manageable. That's what I'm actually asking. Okay, so I think it's live. It's working, but I can't even see it on my phone. Okay, so let's get to it. I think if I reduce this, I hope I still am live. Let me check again. I need to be double sure. I know there's certainly no one on this stream, and that's fine. It's alright. I just want to see if I can do this like once a month. I know there's certainly no one on this stream, and that's fine. It's alright. I just want to see if I can. Alright, so we're cool. I have this client project I want to work on, something that has to do with jewelry. I think I'll just raise this up and I'll move this to my Blender window right here. I have some references like we usually do. Never work in Blender without references. That's strong rule of thumb everyone should hold near and dear to their heart. So these are some shots that I'm trying to create. If you follow the channel, you see that I do some jewelry work. So what I want to do today, I think the client message was pretty clear as to how he wants the shot to be. So what I really just want to do is create the environment for the shots, make sure I nail a lot of the material work and the animation. That's where the heavy lifting for this is going to come in. So I think I have worked on this model before. So what I want to do first is probably bring in the model. Yeah, I probably want to bring in the model first. So all of this are supposed to be private work, but it's fine. I just want to bring in the ring. So this is the ring right here. We have the ring. I'm just going to copy the entire thing, minus the lights, and move all of that to a new project. Where is the ring? Nope. Just copy the ring just now. Ring not here, so I probably need to open that project again and copy that ring. Come on, I don't want to get nervous, so everything better work according to plan. Okay, so this is the person of interest, the object of interest right here. We don't really know how we identify it. So I'm going to copy. I did that like 17 times just to make sure that the copy was good, and I'm going to move to a new project. So I don't want to clear the scene. I think I want to leave the camera where it is, and then I probably want to remove the default box, and I think our ring is on the scene right now. So we're cool. I think this parent to the whole thing, so that helps me even better. So I'll just shift S and move color selection to the cursor. What I want to do, I'll just move this entire thing on the z-axis and keep it up there. When I need it, I'll bring it down. First thing I want to do is just switch the orientation of this camera to a vertical aspect ratio. I want to bring in a plane so I can quickly just set up my camera and know what I'm doing as regards composition. So I've locked that to the view, and I'm just going to adjust the camera. I'm going to click on that, and I probably want to change this to, let's do 150. I think I like the orthographic view that this has, so we're going to use a really flat lens, something that will make our object stand out even more. Okay, so oh my god, I just remembered something. Just give me a second, just so I don't forget. Come on. All right, let's get back to it. So, what I want to do is pretty easy, right? So we have the ring and the box on the scene, and I'm just going to set up something simple that will contrast with the red box and the ring inside it, but something that's going to be a little bit of a complication. I don't think it's going to be hard. I'm going to have a ribbon come into the scene and just go out, and that ribbon is going to have like a Happy Valentine's Day on it. I have to figure out how that animation is going to work. But first things first, we have a plane. I'm going to be using our sculpt tool to get the clothes sculpt that I'm aiming for. So I'm just going to subdivide this, select all, change the face, and subdivide even more. I'll repeat that action, and on this I would add, let me add a 1 level subdivision, and maybe apply that. I think this is enough, so I'm just going to switch to our sculpt working space. I want to increase the strength on that. I want to increase my radius, and I'll switch to the clothes brush. So I'm just going to start by just, distressing the plane, making it look like a cloth. What I'm trying to create is something like this. I really like this look right here. So I'm just going to create something that looks more like a wrinkle, just like so. I think we got it. This is good enough for me. Okay, so we have this set up. I think I just want to do it all the way to the back, so it kind of looks natural, and we don't have it cutting abruptly anywhere on the camera. So what I want to do, I just want to leave that sculpt menu. I will shade smooth, and I'm going to add a 1 level subdivision to this, right? So with this, I know that I can bring in a box into the scene and figure out a camera angle that, I would like to use. So with this, I can go to view, lock my camera to the view, and I think we are going to position it like so, just like so. Like this. Looks like our box is too big, so I'm going to bring that down a little and plant it into our cloth. So I see there's a clipping going on right here. So I probably want to go back to my sculpt and just move that cloth out of the way. Just level that out. Okay. Just to make the box integrated into the scene a little more. Let me see. Is this in streaming? I beg, in Jesus' name. Are you streaming? Whoa, there are 6 people on this stream. That's crazy. But I want to see on my phone if it's actually streaming and just make sure I'm not talking to myself. Great, I got it. So let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't have all day. This is exciting. I like this. I'm actually having so much fun. So we're going to GX. This is a good camera angle. I don't want to switch to rendered mode so I don't, I don't overload the stream. I want to see what this looks like. I don't even know if my composition of this shot is good. I am not sure. I need to. Maybe let me just start modeling the box. I feel like from there I should get a feel for, what's working and what's not. So I'm just going to select this top and separate all of that component. First thing I want to do is, I probably want to select this face, insert, and then bevel this just like so, and I would extrude like so. So we have this. I'm going to apply a one level subdivision to it, and just to create softer edges, create something like this. So we have this. I can shade smooth. I can move this on the Z axis like this, and the aim is really just to create something soft. We don't want something as harsh as this, actually, just something really soft. And I can select this face down to this, and I can insert just like so. I think with this, I would probably just want to bevel this a little bit. So this is enough, except I know that when I apply a solidify modifier, it's actually going to go crazy. So I want to increase this like this. Okay, it's already clipping. So I think this is enough to solidify for that. And maybe I want to shade auto smooth. So this is cool. This is nice. Do I want to keep this after or before? Then maybe increase our amount of subdivision. So this is cool. I can now shift D on the Z axis and maybe RX 180. We can move this on the Z axis. This is going to be the base of the box. So what I'm just doing is just kind of setting myself up for, success, to where if I need to open the box with an animation, we have two different parts, and I can always move the pivot point to any point to just, create the animation. So we have this. I can just select both of them, switch to an X-ray mode, and then GZ. So this is cool and all that. However, I'm going to isolate this. I feel like this should have a little bit of a dip right here. So I'm going to apply the solidify modifier. I'm going to, before I do that, let me bring it back. Even thickness, apply. So we have that. I'm going to bevel this, and in this edge here, I'm going to extrude a little bit and extrude totally. So we have something that looks real right now. So what I can do to actually just show you guys what what's going on here? Okay, what I can do to show you guys what the animation is going to look like, I can bring cursor to this selected. I can right click and select origin to the 3D cursor, and I know that when I RX, it's just going to open. So the idea of the animation is just going to be a pushing, the box open, the ring comes out, and my ribbon comes in. I hope that's not going to be like too much going on, but let's see. So this is cool. I'm going to hide this part, and I want to make this even thickness and apply that subdivision. No, apply that solidify rather. So I know that I can set this to this edge, select this face, duplicate P, and then I can select this. So what I can do now with this is probably select all, and I will extrude. I want to extrude along normal. No, let's not do that. Let's bring cursor to selected. I can bring in a cube. So I want to create this kind of cushion right here. So I can scale on the x-axis just like so, and scale on the y-axis just like so. So we have this cool and all that. I just hope nobody dropped. Let me see. Is there anything in chat? Hey, this is nice. There's someone in chat, guys. This is nice. Okay. Tizian, he said, yo, what's up? Do you have any advice how to get clients really struggling with this? Tizian, so I have an advice for you, but I don't know if it's solid enough because 3D work, 3D animation is not my full-time job. I'm a logo designer first before I'm a 3D artist. But what I will actually tell you is a lot of the times whenever people are actually having issues with getting clients, you would discover that if you just give a little more focus to acquiring the skill and putting yourself out there, you just become a whole different magnet to this thing. Like, you begin to discover that people are actually coming to your DMs rather than you going to DMs. Like, most of the time, I get people send me message on Instagram that, oh, I saw this, I'm interested in this and that. And I just get to vet them and qualify them if they're actually good clients on me. So a lot of the focus right now that you can control is really just doing the work and trying to get better. And with time, you discover that you become a magnet for this thing. But if you want something so much more practical, I'm thinking be regular with your posting on Instagram, be regular with your posting on Twitter, things like that, connect with people. I feel like Behance is a really, really good place for CJ artists that is kind of untapped, because whenever people think of Behance, they think of like branding projects, identity work. So if you can also position yourself on Behance as a CJ artist, you'll be surprised and mind blown at the amount of branding people and visual people that would want certain things rendered for their project, right? So that's kind of the advice I have for you. I'm just going to go back to this before I bore you guys. So I'm going to add a subdivision to this, and I'll just bevel those, just like so, you know. I can GY just like so and move this out. I can shade smooth, and I know that this will be cushion enough to create this. So what I want to do, I'll just duplicate this to the Y. So we have this two cushion. What I can do, I can just increase that subdivision level. I can scale on the Y just like so, and I can recall that top. So we're cool. I think this is really nice. This is really nice. I can RX and just open this like so. And what I can do now is just introduce our ring into the scene. So I can bring this down like this. Obviously, we need to reduce the size of the ring significantly. So I know that, oh my god, this is a perfect boss for this ring. This is perfect. GY. Okay, this is great. I just want to go to the rendered view. If the stream hangs, I am sorry, but I want to see what this looks like. So we are going to choose, let's do a neutral studio look, HDRI, just like so. Let me crop to this part, and this gem right here, I want to desaturate that. Let's go to 0. Let's increase value to 2, so it looks like the others, and I think this is great. This is fantastic. So I want to go to the material preview. I know it must be hanging there, and I want to look for a velvet. Do I want to do leather or velvet? Okay, I'll look for a velvet and I'll look for a leather. So let's do velvet material. So this add-on I'm using is called Blender Kits. If you need models, if you need textures, good place to just work fast rather than, creating everything from scratch. Previous Blender softwares usually had, velvet node, but I don't think this has. I think they took that out, so probably need to look for our velvet by ourselves. So let me drag this in. I have to tweak the color, but let's see what that looks like. Okay. not bad. What I want to do, I'll just cube UV project and make sure the UVs are right, and then I want to make sure the color is correct. So I can bring in a hue saturation to this and probably just tweak. Whoa, can I take this to 5? I need like an actual red color for this, like red. I don't know what I'm getting, but this doesn't look like red. Okay. Let's take the value up to 2. Okay, that's good. So I can link this to, I don't know, this looks like wine. Let me touch this a little more. It looks burgundy-ish. Okay, I just want to go to rendered view and see what that looks like. This is cool, but there's a yellow undertone that is going on there. So I'm going to bring in a mix color node, bring this up, multiply all of that, and maybe I want to change this to red. Let me do mix instead of multiply. So let's take this down to red. I think this gives off a bit more control. Then I want to bring in a leather material. Leather. I think this is cool. But we want a different color. So I'm going to bring in a mix RGB, a mix color node, and pump this up to 0. And I know now that I can bring in a red color for this. So I think this inner one, I probably want to make it black, just like this, just to make that ring pop out a little more. So maybe I'll just bring in a hue saturation and desaturate all of this. And then after the saturation, maybe use the curve node. This is a very long process. There should be a smarter way to do this. Bring in a curve node to bring down all of that. So I feel like this is cool. This is nice. I probably want to also create something for this space right here. So I'll select this, Shift D, separate that selection like so, and I will SY and GY, just like so. So now I know that I can isolate this and just fill out the face. But maybe I should use a grid fill to fill out the face, so I can do grid fill. How many minutes is this now? Let me check. 20 minutes, okay. I'm good. So I can bring back the whole thing, and I can link these two materials. Link this to this, link materials. I probably want to unwrap this, and then I would link this to this, so we can link. So this is nice, really cool. I think for the background, let me change this to the render view so I can see what's going on. For the background, I probably want to, what do I want to do? What do I want to do for the background? I can make it to be out of focus like this with some petals. I can create some staircase behind it. Let's see what that looks like. So we can bring in a cube, SX, just like so. And let me just use an array to create a step. Let's see how that's going to work. CV, just like so. So I can bring this on the z-axis, just like so. And I can increase the count of this, just like so. So this is great. Let me see the stream again. I hope it's not again. Sorry guys, I don't have a second screen. If not, I would have been able to see the stream, but there's nothing like that going on. Hey Tizian, I hope you're subscribed to my channel. Like, yeah, makes sense. Thank you. Good luck with the project. Man, I appreciate you, man. That's that's so kind of you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so the stream is not hanging. Let's go. I can just restrict this rendering to just our camera. And how do I want to place the stairs now? How do I want to place the stairs? So I can GZ just like so, scale this. I probably want to move this back here. I think I want to start applying material to our clothes, so I can check for clothes, material on here. Let's see what we have. I don't want something overwhelming, something too no, nothing too much. I don't want anything too much. I think this is cool, but I will have to tweak that color. No, not smart UV. Let's just do cube UV. So I know that. How can I? Let me get a UV map right here. Select all, and just scale. Just scale like so. Easy. So we have that. I want to bring in a curve node first. Brighten up the material. It's too dark for me. First, I want to bring in a mixed color. I want to bring in a little bit of cream into that color. Just slight cream. Okay. That's fire. And where's the shine? I want to push in some shine. Okay. I like that. I'm going to apply the same material for the staircase. And I don't know about this, bro. Maybe the lighting still needs some work, but let's keep going. This cloth material, I want to move it on the x-axis like this. Just like so. I think that's great. This staircase, I don't know. Okay, I think the staircase should cover the entire scene. Yeah, it's better like this. So much better. So I want to parent this to this control. Before that, I think this place right here needs a little bit of a flap. Just like this, something that holds the two different boxes together, and it could serve like as a good pivot when you're opening. So I want to select this edge right here, Shift D, P, separate that selection, and with this I can easy just like so, and with this I can easy, and then EY, and just GZ, just fix it in there, because this box is going to be opening and it's a detail that is actually needed. So I'm going to Control B this and just fix it in there just like so. So I know now that if I need to RX, I can close up like this. But when I'm RXing, sorry for lack of a better term, I can Control P this, keep transform, and I can RX, and it covers the entire thing. Something I want to do when I'm RXing, I want to hold Control so it closes incrementally, just like this. But then we have something sticking out here. It's not going to show in the render. That's completely fine. So this is cool. However, I'm not feeling this. What do they call it? The environment. I'm not feeling the environment. What can I do? Do I want to make the whole thing red? Nope, certainly not. Let me bring in something to break up that background. So I'm going to bring in the Gobo light, my favorite Gobo light. Right here, I can GZ, just like so. GZ even more. I'll bring down that word like by 0.5, and I can GX RY. Pump that up. I can increase radius just to bring in a little bit of softness to that, and then I can increase the size, the angle of that light. So that's really cool. I like this, but I want to increase the intensity of the light, and maybe I would like to pick something different, but let's work with this first. Okay, I think something I need to do is bring in that ribbon. So for the ribbon, I'm going to bring in a cube, scale that. I'm going to select all of the vertices, merge at center, and I can GX just like so. So let me GX to the other side. So the idea now would be to go from the z-axis, so I can extrude this, and what I'm doing right now is just creating the path that the ribbon is going to follow. So I can extrude this like so, extrude this, extrude right here, and then close on this side. So I can just come to the front view right here, GZ like so. On this one to GZ, and then GZ right here, and then GZ on this side. So we have this path. What I want to do first is convert it to a curve. Let's convert this to a curve. Oh no, not that. Convert to a curve. And then in the curve, I want to extrude that geometry. So now you get the idea, you get the jig, right? So if we go to like start and close animation, I can move the end animation to this side, animate that out, and then for the start, it just concludes on this side. So that's the idea of the animation, but I want to nail this to where the Happy Valentine's actually shows. So I can just bring up the resolution or add a subdivision to that, easy. Yeah, but adding a subdivision would taper those edges, but so I don't want to do that. Let me look for a way to bring in resolution without doing that. So I can just put 24 right here. Did it work? No. What is the resolution here? Can I bring this up to 12? What if I shade? No. What if I shade smooth? Shade smooth work. It worked rather. So let's start doing some camera work. It's going to be slow. It's going to be delicate, like we usually do. So I'm going to go to the top view right here. Or let's do it here. Move back on the shots, just like so. Let me frame this up better. So I can go to my timeline. We'll add our initial position, and we'll go forward in the timeline and just push in like so. You can add that. But you'll notice that our ring is already tweaking, and that's because it has a pre-existing animation in it. I'm just going to clear that, return the ring back to the cursor. I can cancel that rotation and just fix it in there. So let's see our animation. I can switch to the camera and okay, so what I want to do, I want to change those interpolations in linear. You see that there's an initial stop. That's what's actually a basic curve does. So I want to switch to a linear curve, and we just have a slight pushing like this. All of this foreground, I'll cover it with those clothes, but for now, let's just have it there. The shot is good, but I just want to center the product a bit better, like so. So I can insert that, come to the end right here. Insert that. So that's cool. We're going to do 180. So it's just 180 frames I'm going to be rendering. Nice push. I'm certainly going to change this later, but let's just work with this first. So while it's pushing in, I want the box to open at some point. So we have this. I'm just going to add an initial keyframe here, and when it's somewhere around here, I can RX to open the box just like so. So we can insert that keyframe and let's see what that looks like. Woo! My God. I love that. That's really good. That's smooth, actually. Really smooth. So I just want to just fix this ring in the box and just make sure it's positioned rightly, no clipping, none of that. Oh my God. That's really good. That's a really good opening. So it's going to go open like this, and I think I want to open it even more. RX. Just like so. So the name of the brand is going to be here, just like the Pandora is right here in the box. It's going to show the name of the brand. I think the name of the brand logo. Do I have that brand logo? Where do I have that brand logo? My God. Let me look for it. I can save this. I've not saved my file. So I'm going to come. Where do I save this? Right here. Nope. Oh fuck. Sorry. Right here. So we're going to save this here, and we're going to call it Valentine Pause. So this is great, actually. I'm loving this. So we're going to go to the open recent, and let's look for what project did I use the logo big? I think I used it for this. Blender crashed. That's crazy. 37 minutes. Once it's 1 hour, I'm done with the stream. And I'm going home. Let me see what's happening. No more chats. Only one person is live. That's cool. Okay. So I think for this shot, this is shot with the box. Yeah, for this shot I used the logo. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to just use it on that flat surface like that. So we're going to bring in this our Valentine shot right here. And on this point, we can select this space, Shift X, and we'll bring cursor to that. And what we copied, we'll just paste in there. Okay, it didn't appear there, so we can, what can we do? Shift S, selection to cursor. So I can RZ90, and we have our balls there. Let me just go to the rendered view to see what that looks like. All this thing is going to change. This lighting, everything is going to change. It looks really bad right now. So I can RX, rotate this like so. So it's intersecting with the face. That's really cool, but I want to RX again, just slightly. Okay, so I can GYY, ZZ, just like so. So I can move it along the normals. So what we can do now is, maybe I want to change the color of that to white, but no, let's leave the gold. The only thing is that I'll go to the shader and make that gold brighter. It's not even showing at all. So I'm just going to, oh, what's that? That's not good. Okay. So we're going to increase the value on that, and we'll probably, I think, reduce roughness. The roughness is good actually. GZZ. We can move, and GXX. Maybe I'll just scale it down. So this is great. The only thing is that it's not the exact same color with the gold, so I just need to pick the gold color from the ring right here. I think this would work. And I'll just come here and paste it. Dark value still, so I can just increase the value on that. Maybe I want to move this color. So I want to just take a render and see what it looks like. From there, I know how to tweak things and move things around. Whew. This is mad interesting, man. So it looks like I need to fix this. The logo is not showing at all. So it looks like this is rendering from a different frame, while the logo is not showing properly. So let me just cancel this. Let me cancel this and just fix it. So I think I can parent this to this box right here. So I can Ctrl P and keep transform. Let's see if the animation moves with it. Can go to the timeline, go to, okay. So our logo is moving with it. The other thing is that this needs to open even more. So right here, I can RX. Whoa. This is giving us an issue. Parent this to this. Keep transform without inverse. Let's see, RX. Okay, that's perfect. So I can RX like so. Open up completely and insert keyframe. So that's but we also want this ribbon to come into the scene. That's why I'm saying hope this is not too much, right? Because we have a camera pushing in, right? We also have the box opening, and we also have the ribbon that comes out of frame, into frame, and out of frame. So I can select the ribbon. Let's just try it. There's no harm in trying. What I want to do, take all of this to the beginning, insert this keyframe, and somewhere around here, when it's completely open, the Happy Valentine comes in, and I will insert this keyframe, but the only catch to that is that I also need to apply for the frame start. So I can insert a cream frame here, move to the end of this, and we want the tail end of it to also taper out. So I can enter and insert keyframe. Perfect. So let's see what that looks like. Whoa, nope, that's not what I want. That is not what I want. Okay, let's do it like this. Can I delete these keyframes? And let me just right click, clear this keyframe. So we have this. I know that when it ends here is when I want this to start. So I can insert, move forward like so, increase this, and it closes off right here. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, not bad, but there's something off about it. Something off about it. Let me first of all add subdivision. Oh, how can I smoothen this? Shade smooth. How can I smoothen? I think the setting is here. Number of segments in each quarter circle of bevel. No? Let's persist on this. This is supposed to smoothen this. Why is it not smoothing? Can I increase this smooth? which is very weird. Okay, so I think I want to face the texturing a bit more. Just making sure I get a good environment. This is not a good environment. I can categorically tell you that. But I think I want to go to Illustrator and just create something for that ribbon. Let's do this. We'll do this. Come on, come on, come on. So we have this right here. We bring in X, Shift X. Bring in this red color, a bit dark, but it looks like what I'm going to like. Then I'm going to bring in one other red right here, and this red is going to be slightly different, just like so. So I'm going to select these two and just knock this out, just like so, and then bring this to the other side, and then look for a nice font to write Happy Valentine's Day. So this is like this, and what font will I use? I'm thinking Trojan. Trojan is good though, so I don't even have to think about bump. I don't have to think about bump when working on this in Blender. Yeah. The only thing is that I need this to be a bit bolder. Can I? Oh, no, I can't. So let's do Aviano. Royalty. Let's look for something. Nope, I don't like that. Dido. I think Trojan was the one. I'm not going to search anymore. I think Trojan is actually the one. So we're going to do something like this. And let's see. Is this still live? Are we still here? Come on. Alright. So I'm just going to create a whole new artboard out of this. Delete the other artboard, and maybe I'll take a screenshot of this and use that in Blender. So I can take a screenshot of this like so and move over to Blender. So I'm going to fix in that texture into this. So I'm going to come in here, select a new material, just like so. I'm going to bring in that image texture, so I'm just going to go right here, go to my desktop, and I think this is it right here. So I can bring this in and just connect it to the base color. Let's see. So it looks like it's flipped the other way, so maybe can I flip normal here? Nope. So maybe can I invert this? This is inverting color. Certainly not. Now that this is inverted, how can I mirror? Wow, okay, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be an actual problem. Um, Let me see the animation first. Let me see the animation. Wow. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Think about this. Can I, if I change this to a mesh, convert to mesh? The animation is gone. The animation is gone. Okay. Let's do this. No, I'm not going to let that waste my time. I'm going to figure that out later. So for this cushion right here, I probably want to reduce the roughness. I'm getting a lot more reflection that I would, for my taste, on this black part. So I want to go to the shader menu, come to the shader. Let's bring in a color ramp right here. Let's see what that roughness looks like. Okay, roughness is good, so I'm just going to bring this down like so, connect that back, and I think the issue might be coming from the specular, so I'm just going to drop that specular. So that's really, really cool. Back to setting up the environment. I'm really not I'm really not sure of the environment right now, but we're going to figure it out. I think I still have some time. Oh, I have 7 minutes. I don't have any time. Environment. Let's look for more velvet material. Let's look for more velvet material. I feel like the one down here is not just working. It's not working. So let's take this. What does this look like? This is good, but let me bring in a lot more light to the scene. Okay, drop that one. Okay, how nice. Curve. That's too dark. Four. Do I want to use a plain background or a plain platform for the ground rather than overcomplicating things like this. Maybe I can hide this, bring in a flat plane, and I can GZ. Then, using a concrete material won't be smart because this is like a soft, intimate setting. So that won't make sense to use such a strong material. So maybe I want to increase the roughness on this. Oh no, rather reduce roughness so I can get some reflection and increase specular. Can I take this all down to black? Okay, I think we're getting something right now. Increase the staircase just like so. Then I probably want to treat the HDRI a bit more. Start looking for something that would work, something that will play to our own advantage. Okay, so let me just save this and let me render an image and just see what that looks like. From there we iterate to know where we are. I don't know why this stream is not opening up. Cancel. Alt H, and I can select this clothes right here and just move it out of the way. So render image, let's see. $11 likes and 39 views. You need to change the video. You need to change the video resolution. Your current resolution is 4K by 2K, which is not supported for this configuration. The expected video resolution. Whoa. Okay, I think it's something I need to look into the next time I do this. Okay, not there yet, but we are better than where we started from, certainly. So I need to figure out the environment for this. Maybe I need to look for more inspirations. I like this a lot, but man, I really don't want the red on red kind of look. It's going to be too much. Okay. I think I'm seeing something with this cream color. But the staircase probably needs to have its own lights. Okay, I'm liking this now. Now it's actually making sense. Now it's making sense. Okay, I'm liking this light source from the corner right here. It's adding a little bit of a visual interest. So this cream is working. If I make it a tad darker, just a hint darker. Can I make this a different material so I can increase the roughness? So that is staircase, it's not supposed to reflect. And then this, I can reduce roughness, maybe increase metallic. Something I want to do is highlight this ring in this box. So I probably want it to just have a whole different kind of light on it. And for this, I'm going to use an add-on called Light Studio, something I can use to just direct my lights better. So I'm going to create lights right here. Let me quickly rearrange this stack. I don't know why it keeps. changing up. So one light close to profile right here. So I can add a light. Oh no, I don't want to use this. Delete light studio. Yes. Whoa. That's not what I want. Let's take out these empties. Okay. Alright. I want to bring in some light that I can light link to our ring right here. So I can just rename this to ring and Shift X, cursor to selected. I can bring in a light, an area light to the side. So what I can do, I can just shift and click on this empty and track to constraint, and I can select this, go to Y and G to this side just like so. Then maybe I want to increase the power on this a bit too much on everything, but we are going to restrict that shortly. We're going to restrict that shortly. So what I can do with this area light, I can come right here and look for shading, light linking, click this, and if I pull this ring inside here, I don't know if it's going to. No, it's not going to work. Oh shit. If I add this into a collection, let me see. Select. Select this like so. And then M into a collection called ring. And if I pull that collection into this, will it work? Okay. So it's working. We have this light. I want to increase the power on that. Maybe the power is a bit too much right there, and I want to scale it up. Go to the Z-axis and bring in one to the side also. So it's looking like there's a lot of caustic that is falling right here, and it seems to be overwhelming on our diamond material. So I'm going to bring down that light significantly, and maybe look at our light material, because our diamond material, it looks really weird. I can link this to this link material. Solid view. Let me take a rendered shot. I think I'm going to drop this down to 50% and just hit render. Let's see. Guys, I think this is, I'm going to call it a night. This is enough for the day. I'll probably finish this up. I don't know if I'm going to come on stream or I'm just going to do it on my own. I'm going to figure it out. Either I come on stream or I'm not. I'm going to post the final result on YouTube for you guys to see. Let me see that render. I think I need petals, just petals around the floor, like around, the scene. Yeah, I think I want to bring in some petals. So I want to cancel this I think I have petals. Yes, I think I have petals right here. Let's see which shot. I think the shot with the box. There were some petals there. No, the last shot. Yep, same petals. Can copy that, and I want to go to my current project. Don't save, and I can paste those. So I can just GZ a little bit, just like so. I can G Shift Z, move this like this. G Shift Z, move this just like so. So we have this. I probably want to GZ and RXX YY ZZ. No. I just want to make it look like it's actually on the platform. No clipping and no funny shape that doesn't look like it's balanced. Okay. So it's cool. I can RZ, RR like so, GZ like so. RR, GZ like so. That's good. Shift, I can move this to the back here, right here, and then I can select this and Shift Z right here. So I'm going to take a render of this. Let's see what this looks like. Let's figure out the distribution. This distribution is so wrong. Come on, man. Cancel. Let's move this here. Let's move this here. And this right here. And this behind the box. But rotated at a different angle. And let's move this here. And yeah. I think the lights on this thing. We probably need to bring it up. Do I want to bring in a box so that the foreground is a bit darker? Where are my references? If I rotate this, will it work? No, not working. What if I rotate this? Nope. I don't think I need high contrast HDRIs. I need something like this. But then this feels flat as compared to something like this with hard shadows and hard highlights. So I think if I rotate something like this, I probably should land on something. Probably should land on something that's usable. Okay, not bad. That's cool. So this first of many streams, I think I'll probably be doing streams more often on YouTube with Blender stuff. It's so much fun. But I'm also planning to do a couple of streams for logo design and people that follow me for that. That would be like a separate, different platform. I would have to figure that out and tell my people over there. But what concerns you guys is the the Blender stuffs, and I'm going to try to give you guys. I think I'm going to do this two times a month because this is really fun, really really fun. I really enjoyed myself. I'll brush this off behind the scene, probably share with you guys sometime later. So that's it, guys. So long, and until I see you in the next one.